Hey, how's it going, my Deadly Mercenary family? Cosmic Mercenary bringing you the last Metroid report. And finally, today is the day that Metroid Dread comes out. So hopefully you are enjoying it. I'm surely probably enjoying it myself. But since this is the last report, it's just gonna give us some tips and pointers for the game play. So maybe you could also need this, just in case you need some help. So if you have no idea what's going on, well, I did a whole series going through the reports in the Nintendo website of Metroid Dread. So this is the final report. So if you want to catch up, there's going to be a link to the playlist so you can start from the very beginning and check out some of the lore, some of the pointers, and some of the background of the developers in making Metroid Dread. But other than that, guys, let's just look into this new report. So I thought this is going to be the last one, but no, it's not. We have one final report that just came out October 7th. What's today? Today. It came out today. We have Town. No. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, well, no. Okay, so that was a secret, super secret report. Okay, so they had this report, but I'm not gonna. That's not a report. Okay, so I'll try to combine Volume 9 and Volume 10 together. The last report. Oh my gosh, super secret report. Okay. Sorry, that's gonna be the final report, but apparently the super secret report showed up. So, Metroid Dread Report Volume 9, Handy Tips for Newcomers. Metroid Dread Report Volume 9, Handy Tips for Newcomers. Okay, I already said that. Okay, that's the we skip over the Welcome to Metroid Dread. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry for the last report. The last report was dog doo-doo. Like, God, dude. I was so asleep, dude. But I had to do it because I wanted to upload it. But, I don't know. I didn't feel that one. But this one, though. Let's go, baby. Metroid Dread is almost here since the previous game in the saga released 19 years ago. 2002's Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance system. We understand that Metroid Dread may be the first 2D Metroid game for a lot of you, whether you're new to the series or simply want to brush up on your bounty hunter skills. Here are some helpful hints to keep in mind during your early exploration. Alrighty, so story. The Galactic Federation joined Congress, created many different planets in the galaxy, dispatched a special release unit to planet ZDR, and the unit's objective was to investigate the possible presence of the deadly X-parasite, a life form capable of mimicking organic creatures fully. However, there we go, I'm so sorry. The units went dark. Now it's up to Samus Aran. I'm like, what? Well, okay. Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, to head to the unexplored planet and find out what happened. But what she finds there is desperate terror. Okay, I just want to make sure. Alright, so this is the dev team. The story is introduced at the start of the game, so you got nothing to worry about catching up on before starting, even if you never touched a single game in your series. Thank you. The animated illustration of key moments are used to help bring you up to speed. Players of previous games may also enjoy seeing those moments come to life in this new way. If you'd like to learn more about the story in the series, please check Volume 4, which I did, of the Metroid Dread Report. Controls. This adventure is part of 2D Metroid series known for its side-scrolling mix of exploration and action. The game itself explains the control of Samus' various abilities so you can jump right in and learn as you go. Basic actions. Left stick. Okay, yeah, we move. You can have Samus run by tilting to the left or right with the left control stick tilted down once you make Samus crouch. Y beam. Unleash beam attack from Samus arm cannon. Hold R button plus Y button missile. Okay, so R and Y. Okay. Fire powerful missiles from Samus arm cannon. The number of missiles that Samus has remaining is shown in the upper left corner. During gameplay, replenish missiles by scooping up the items that appear when an enemy is defeated. Okay. B button. Jump. Press B while tilting the left stick to the left or right to make Samus do a spin jump. Samus can also grab onto ledges by tilting the left stick towards them while jumping and falling. Okay. Standard abilities. Left, right on the left stick, ZL button slide. Move through narrow passageways. Ooh. X button melee counter. Stun enemies by striking them during an opening in their attack. Follow up successful counters with an arm cannon blast. Enemies will temporarily flash a light when their attack can be countered. So you make sure you get your timing down to strike during the windows. You can whip out a melee counter when running, jumping, sliding, crouching, and more. Cool. Left, right on the left stick plus X button dash melee. A melee counter becomes a powerful dash melee when running. This can instantly close the gap between you and the enemy so you can land on an aggressive counter. Plus, this can damage enemies unlike other melee counters. Okay. Hold L button plus left stick free aim. Aim and shoot with 360 movement. You can do this while standing, crouching, grabbing a ledge, or jumping. You can also adjust the aim of the arm cannon while running too. Just tilt the left control stick up or down at the diagonal. Okay. They said that was new, so. B button near a wall while jumping, wall jump. Okay, right here. Propel yourself up and away and kicking off the wall. Okay, transmission from the dev team. Dude, this is gonna take me so long. The frick. One of our goals when developing Metroid Dread has been to allow for organic connections between actions. Take the melee counter, for example. Not only do they create the chance to unleash a powerful follow-up attack, you can get a higher than usual yield of ammo and energy items, which just might help you turn the tides in battle. Plus, it's just really exciting to land a melee counter, so please try doing it whenever you can. In the first area, some enemies can be defeated with a single dash melee, which is a great opportunity to experience the excitement of seemingly taking out enemies in your way as you explore. Exploration. The Metroid series genre is exploration action. As the name suggests, that you can explore a vast world and can grow stronger as you go. You can check out the areas you've explored on the map, so map reading skills comes in extreme handy. Here, you can open the full map by pressing the plus button. Select an icon on the map and see the point of interest name. Okay, cool. Select an icon and press the Y button to switch the icon highlights, which will highlight similar points of interest across the map. Alright, cool. Areas that still contain hidden items will glow in the map. You can download the map for your current location at the map station. Once you've downloaded the data, you can use map stations to save your progress. Oh, there's no autosave. That's fine. Transition from the dev team. Maps are very important part of Metroid series. What new locations can you explore with the abilities you just acquired? Are there any doors you haven't opened yet? Whenever you're stuck, a close study of the map should clue you in the path forward. The new icon highlights feature is especially handy since it can be used to spotlight all doors and newly acquired abilities can unlock. Remember this. Also, you can have you don't have to defeat all the weaker enemies you see. If you find yourself lost and retreating ground in search for where to go next, you can choose to strategically avoid them. Okay. No, we have to kill everything inside. That's what we're gonna do. My gameplay, baby. Okay, make your way across planet ZDR. You can find new routes and expand your search across the map by discovering the trick to clearing certain blockages. Beam block. Destroy these with beam attacks to make way. Okay, cool. Missile block. Blast them away with a missile. Beam door. This yellow door opens when you hit the beam attack. Charge beam door. These pulsing yellow doors can only be opened with a hit of charge beam door. Never beam attack. Network station. receive intel from the Adam that may... from Adam? Ooh, who's Adam? That's the first time I ever heard of Adam, probably. Yeah, I think so. Haven't heard of Adam. Receive intel from Adam that may help you decide where to go next. You can also use this to save your game. Adam, nice meeting you. Oh, dude, there was a whole report of EMMI. They're just repeating themselves at this point. This guy kind of annoying. Because there was a whole point of the other reports. This is just an overview. I could have just done one report. Transition from the dev team. The CDR are parts of the terrain that Samus can destroy with beam and missile attacks. Breaking through them to open new paths is the foundation piece of exploration. In the Metroid series, some of these breakable blocks blend in well with the environment. If you get stuck, be on the lookout for suspicious spots and blast them with your beams, missiles, and or bombs that you obtain later in the game. So we've already talked about these bozos. Okay, whatever. These research bots were dispatched by Galactic Federation, but since when dark, they patrol an enclosed area called EMI zones and will relentlessly pursue Samus if they spot her within. The usual beam and missile attacks won't slow them down one bit, for Samus getting caught would mean certain doom. They can detect Samus by sound and sight. Once their target is visible, they move at great speed to catch it. Samus should be caught, should Samus be caught, she has a slim chance of escape with a well-timed melee counter, but this window of opportunity is extremely narrow and incredibly difficult to get right. The EMI are alerted to Samus' presence. The EMI zone locks down. Samus must elude their attentions before she can try to leave. Standard attacks don't make a dent. The only effective weapon is the Omega Cannon, a special weapon that can be obtained under certain conditions. Yeah, transmission from the dev team. Once in its clutches, the EMI can take out the target in one hit. This fatal attack isn't completely impossible to parry though. Much like other enemies, the EMI will flash a light for a fleeting moment when its counter won't work. You must strike just when the time is right, though with this window of opportunity is very small and difficult to hit, but it's important to keep. The next report, a few things the team doesn't want you to miss. Stay tuned. God, because that was report 9. I mean, again, they didn't go much into the to the lore. The only thing we learned was Adam. And apparently it's that thing. So, welcome aboard, Adam. Thank you, thank you. And it's probably from the other games too. I just don't know. They usually explained everything else, but not Adam. All right, but let's go check out the last secret volume 10. Which they decided to ruin everything with this volume. Yeah, it's okay. So yada yada yada. The introduction. Those reporting for CDR. This is just gonna be another recap of the whole world, but we've already been through this. They should have just called this report overview. Overview of the overviews. These are pretty bad reports, in my opinion. The last one was horrible, dude. We already learned all that in the other reports, if you actually saw my reports. But whatever. It's time. Metroid Dread releases October 8th for the Nintendo Switch system. To all those who will explore this uncharted alien alongside Samus Aran, the experience the Dread Within, we'd like to highlight a few points. The dev team worked particularly hard on the game's design, visuals, programming, and sound effects and music, making the most of exploration. Once the key elements and the visions of the game were established, restarted an iterative process of design where both gameplay and level design feed each other constantly. A solid base let us define the type of progress we would like to offer the player, having in mind the whole picture, knowing the kind of game we wanted the player to experience, allowed us to create just an interconnected world without losing focus. Ignore, dude. I don't want Epic Games, dude. I'm gonna take you on. All I wanted you was for freaking Battlefront. Okay, A solid losing focus. Where we saw that. Okay, so we saw this, that. I mean, if you could only make the pictures bigger, that would be better too. Also, every area has a distinct premise behind it, something that makes it unique. The layouts have been thought through and adapted to perfectly fit all capabilities of the most versatile Samus that we've ever seen. Events, enemies, abilities, seekers, and so forth. We had to balance all these pieces and their placements not only for the first time a player visits an area, but also the next, where they might be bringing new perspective and opportunities for further exploration. Please enjoy the core elements of Metroid game, the fun of exploration. Again, these are cool. These are cool. I wish I could zoom in. I mean, I could zoom in, but I wish I could click on it and they will get bigger. But I digress. The overwhelming power of the EMMI. When the concept of the EMMI was decided, we immediately realized that it was going to be a challenge for extraordinary dimensions. For one thing, the EMMI had to be formidable opponents capable of hunting down Samus, even with all the new navigation enhancements. In addition, they had to make you feel afraid, so that every time you met them, your heart would skip a beat. Yeah, you literally one-hit KO them. So. And the way they move too is creepy. Okay, so this is just basically a giant. This report is just a very big dev transmission. But it's cool. Okay, so I thought this was gonna be worse. Like, I thought this was gonna be way worse. So like, oh, EMMIs were sent from the Galactic Federation to explore ZDR. Like the whole thing again. I'm like, dude, we already explored this in the other report. There's no reason to do an overview. But no, this is just explaining what they wanted to do with the concepts. So that's cool. They are creatures capable of deforming and twisting their bodies in eerie ways, allowing them to adapt to any type of terrain or mobility needed. We created a whole new navigation technology different from the other characters, so they will be able to tirelessly chase Samus through an intricate labyrinth. And there's like 7 different ones, so you gotta watch out for those ones. Each EMMI has their own unique abilities they skillfully use to hunt down Samus, but that's not enough. The EMMIs are always looking for Samus to remember where they deduce, not decide, that she may be, and they try to locate her, even if they lose track of her. If Samus is detected, the EMMI will relentlessly chase after her, and there is little room for error when escaping them. Heed our warning and please be careful around the EMMIs. Now, we're not responsible for your controller if you rage quit. Okay. A Samus for a new generation. From the very beginning, we were clear that we needed to put special effort into visual update Samus to modern standards while still keeping her essence at the same time. We wish to make her appear more agile, fast, and lethal than ever before. And she does, dude. Look at that. Clean. Sheesh. From a modeling standpoint, the armor needs to balance the traits from her more powerful and classic side with a mixture of flexible, robust materials that stressed her more agile and athletic side. Okay. To do this, we aim to design Samus with a powerful, automatic, realistic appearance that stressed this duality. In addition, her proportions were adjusted to emphasize that there is someone inside the suit pulling off such extraordinary feats, giving Samus an unpredictable appearance. Okay, that's good. No, it's not unpredictable. Unprecedented appearance. Which is pretty cool. I like it. Also, to translate this is the same feelings into her environment. Each and every one of Samus' animations in the game. The cutscenes were exhaustively fine-tuned to look overpowered and exhilarating, whether she is fighting or exploring. We are excited for you to see her in action. Yeah, I am too. Sounds of eerie. I'm sorry. Again, bad with English. Sounds of eerie isolation on an alien world. The goal we had in mind when designing sound effects for the game was to make the player feel solitude of Samus on planet ZDR. There are hundreds of audio details in every area that will transport you to realistic audio scenarios filled with waterfalls, winds, and the darkest synths that will submerge you in dread, especially when inside EMI sound. Okay, let's see here. That's cool. Once you hear the EMI call, your auditory adventure starts. Several sounds will emerge depending on if it's searching, if it's aware of your presence, or if it finds you. Carefully listen will be essential to survive, allowing you to plan your movements in advance to know where to avoid the EMI or where to hide from it. Good luck out there. So this is the EMI. Oh, it located you. Oh, dude. I don't get it though. Even though she camouflages. I'm like, is she gonna get a cat dog? Good thing she's gonna get a cat. Honoring atmosphere and legacy through the music. In music production, as a general philosophy, we put a lot of weight on creating music that makes it possible for recall the atmosphere of Metroid Dread series. This is what I wanted to hear. Yeah, this is what I wanted. So maybe some banging. Alright, cool. For the EMI zones, which are a first in the series, we took on the challenge of creating a music presentation for a new fear-based experience, which is a departure from the typical Metroid atmosphere. Through these music expressions, right? We believe it's easier for players to imagine the atmosphere of Metroid Dread and get in the mindset of exploring Planet CDR. Lastly, thank you for reading the Metroid Dread report. You could say that Metroid Dread is the culmination of the 2D Metroid series. Now it's time for you to experience the next steps in side-scrolling Metroid action and exploration. Discover what roles the EMI and mysterious Chozo play, and ultimately witness the conclusion of the strange and interconnected fates of Samus and the Metroid. See you on the Planet CDR. And that was it. I didn't know that there was going to be this, but this actually was really nice. This last one actually was not dog poo poo. The last one though was like, well, guys, you know the B buttons for jumping? I was like, you're probably gonna tell us that in the game when we start playing. Like, this is a worthless report. Number 9 was pretty bad. I had to read through it just in case. But this one was cool. It gave us insight on what they were thinking when they wanted to make the costumes, when they wanted to make the sounds, the atmosphere. Now this is a report. The last one was a banger. I gotta say, 10 out of 10 report over here. So that was pretty good from the development. The last one was dog doo-doo, baby. It's number 9, dude. I'm so glad they gave us 10 because they ended up with number 9, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. Sucked butt cheeks, dude. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, that was pretty much it. That was the last report. That was an unexpected 10th one. But, hey, it's Metroid. You know, you gotta explore. Like they were saying, you gotta explore. And exploration was where it's at. But either way, it was a good. The 10th one was the best one in my opinion. They went into depth into like what they were going through when developing such as some of the things. That was fun. What wasn't fun was number 9, where they're like, "We'll teach you how to play the game right now." Like, dude, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get the tutorial later. It's like, come on, man, come on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We learned a lot throughout the series, so yeah, I'm actually very glad that I did this series, and I'm glad that I did it every day. It was a goal for me to do it. I know the last report number 8 was, dude, that was hard. I'm sorry if you guys had to go through it, but it's there, it's done, and we're done here. If you have any other games that you want me to do reports or like debriefs of this, I would love to do that for you guys. Just let me know which games you guys want me to debrief next. Other than that, guys, I will be live streaming after Smash Bros. 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. So it'll be like 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Metroid Dread. I'll be getting that game today. Well, I got it today. I'll probably went to work because I work night shifts. And then after work, I went straight to the Walmart and went to go get that thing. But other than that, guys, hopefully you're enjoying Metroid Dread by now. And if not, let me know what did you like about this report. Don't forget to give this a like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to follow me for more debriefs. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Stay vigilant. And see you guys next time.